Afternoon, folks. We are going to do another head-to-head with the luigi-bormioli, and this is a muffin-top. Muffin-top, while it says is good for lots of different styles, I will tell you this would make an awesome cocktail glass. If you're one of them Jack and Coke folks, this is your glass. It's a pint and it is nucleated, but it also says that it's an excellent IPA glass. There is a logo on the bottom, as you can see, but I can't. Such is life. Anyway, we're going to take a look at Grand Canyon Trail-Hike-Session-Style-IPA. That will be the beer for this, and we might as well review the beer while we're doing it. We're looking at 4.5 for the ABV, 23 for the IBUs. We'll do the rest of the stuff later, but you know how it goes. Since this is going up on ScrewTube, if you don't want to watch me do the pour, I'll stick some thermometers in it to make sure that the temperature's about right. As I clean the water spots off the bottom of my damn glass eye, I'm gonna have to fire that dishwasher of mine, except he's me and he knows the boss is an asshole, so he's not gonna pay any attention. So we're gonna do Shovel Guitar Country Blues Jam for the next 2 minutes, and you can always jump ahead to 2 minutes. I'll see you then, folks. Here we go. Not bad considering he made that thing out of a shovel. Doesn't tell me who he is. Justin Johnson, who has 1 million subscribers. Which actually ain't that surprising because he's pretty goddamn talented. Rocking a little slide on just a shovel guitar he built. Alrighty, so folks, we did the temps. They were within a degree of each other. The beers have settled down. They look like they will lace nicely. Trail-hike-IPA, a session-style IPA brewed to commemorate the centennial of the Grand Canyon National Park. The session-style IPA is a perfect companion for a hike into the canyon. Light and refreshing, bursting with juicy hop aromas and flavors without biting bitterness. That's not a bad idea. A portion of all proceeds of the sale of Trail Hike IPA will go to the Grand Canyon Conservancy, the official nonprofit of the Grand Canyon National Park. Fucking excellent. I really hope those are the guys that are stopping them from trying to strip mine uranium out of the Grand Goddamn Canyon. Well, POTUS Puttenhead's in office and so he'll rubber stamp that with an executive order. Anyway, the details. We're looking at 4.3 for the ABV, 23 for the IBU. The malts are going to be Munich and Pale. The hops are Amarillo and Hallertau Blanc. The yeast is ale. The color is a very, very pretty light yellow gold. So let's call the color on this and eat. Okay, let's get down to business. No, you ain't here to just look at my pretty face. Let's give it a nose. I didn't overfill her. I used to fill her up right up to the neck, and I think that reduced the ability for the nose to pop through. It dumbed down the bouquet, as someone tagged me with. I'm still not getting a lot off it, though. A little on the sweet side. Not very hoppy, almost perfume-y. Well, let's see what the muffin-top has to say. A little more open, a little more citrus. Still a little bit of perfume, a flowery smell almost. But all in all, smells acceptable. I'm going to top off both beers with the dregs of the cans. Because you know I'm going to wind up drinking them anyway. Such is life, my friends. You know what? Let's change it up. Let's start with the more traditional IPA glass and see what that tells us. Hoppy, not overly bitter. Fast. Dry and dirty. I'm not getting a big citrus bite out of it. I'm not getting anything super juicy. Yeah, so the initial hit, you get the hops. But they're not overpowering. It's really, really fast through the middle. Coats the whole palate and dries up. Dirty, but only lightly so on the back end. Not bad. For a non-IPA guy, this beer is passable. Again, not anything I'd ever order. Shit, I forgot water. Give me 1 second. Ugh. Sorry about that, folks, but if I was ever prepared for everything, then you would know it wasn't my channel. Alright, so I rinsed out with distilled water, because that's what I drink. I'm not one of these tap water people. Saw the Skal it left on the bottom of my damn glass. Why the hell would I drink that shit? Oh, let's take a look at the Luigi. And again, just like before, very light nose, little perfumey. I don't get the citrus out of this glass that I did out of this, which is surprising because this was a much better IPA glass. than the traditional IPA glass was. But it's a perfume-y kind of nose. Okay, let's slip it a tongue. I don't get the initial IPA bite out of this glass like I did off the muffin-top. The muffin-top, you got the IPA bite up front, not off the Luigi. Still fills the mouth, but not as dry. Still lightly oily on the back end. A little bit hoppier and a little better for the citrus. It's not there on the nose, but it's there on the palate, which is really odd because I thought the muffin-top was going to be better. The muffin-top, when we initially did it, did the whole palate thing, soaked the whole palate, just didn't throw a whole lot of flavor in there. I get more of the citrus out of the Luigi. I don't know. There is something to the glassware, apparently. Anyway, overall, drinkable beer, nothing super special. It's light enough ABV-wise to have a couple with lunch if IPAs are your thing, and it's not so hoppy that it's absolutely unbearable like English cuisine. So, let's give her a 3.75. Excuse me. Let's give her a 3.75, and I'm going to call a Luigi on this one. Go figure. Do not fool yourself, though, folks. This is a great glass for mixed drinks. My buddy Q took one look at it. He goes, "Oh, I got plans for that." I'm sure he does. And lighter and thinner out of here. Luigi does a much better job if you want the full profile of the beer. All right, thanks for coming by, putting some eyeballs on here. I appreciate you stopping in. As always, you are my people. I love you. I want you to be happy and healthy and safe, but most of all, I want you to unplug. Do this every time. This part of the video. Take the phone, put it in a drawer. Take 20 minutes, a half an hour, go find someplace quiet to just sit down and de-escalate the day, dump the cash, let the brain just shake off all the crap it's accumulated. You will feel better, my friends. I would not lie to you because, again, you are my people. I will catch you on the next one. Skal. Oh, you know what? Can we do this just to piss off Screw Tube? Because I don't like Screw Tube. Yes, we can. So long.